adventure.
Hello, adventurer.
Hello. Are you running video this time?
It's June 2nd, and yes, we did a whole video without the video on just a few seconds ago because I'm an idiot. So, today what we're planning on doing is we're planning on testing the electric to make sure everything is hooked up correctly and testing the water.
Okay. So, let's test.
Is it hitting?
And I think the button just went. Yeah, we got one use out of that.
So it's going to need a new button.
Yeah, but I have switches. But at least it went on and turned back off. It didn't. The button didn't go on, and it sounds terrible. So I need to see what I can do. But I think it's definitely not as quiet as I thought it was going to be.
Oh, definitely not. But you're only going to use it occasionally to remove moisture from the bathroom.
I have to run all the time. And then I have my other. Okay, and that's why those aren't working right now.
Because of that. There we are. Nice.
If there's only two of them, the converter, inverter, that's a converter. The 12 volt ends up squealing a little bit because these pull such low current. I think it's vibrating a little bit in there. But if you do three,
it stops.
It stops, and then you can do.
Well, and honestly, most of the time we're probably going to need all of them on anyway, because just for lighting alone. So we got one there, one here, one there, and one there. Plus we have, oh yeah, thank you. Still need to get this put in. So we have those. Yeah.
And I could probably do another light or two off of this one if we wanted to.
Okay. Let's take a look around with the lights on. The outdoor works now?
My wiring job worked.
Let's see. Yay!
And this doesn't work. I bypassed it.
Okay, so it's all...
So it's all from here.
Okay. We decided that we needed a mental reward. So we have cleaned up the entire camper, removed all the tools, set everything up, and hopefully after this we'll be able to play camp in here a little bit while Corey continues to work on the underneath side. But this kind of gives you a full view of
what it's going to look like
in use
while we're camping.
So I'm sitting on the couch right now. Let me get up and give you a view of our back corner here, our bunks, our scullery, and our kitchen. Bathroom door. We'll go in the bathroom in a little while. And then a view this way. So yeah, I think this gives us kind of encouragement, don't you think?
I think so. And I do like the way the lights on the cameras kind of light up the front a little bit more. It would have been really dark otherwise.
I think so too.
And that gives you, just it's kind of a
ambiance.
Cool, it's kind of a cool look, and some nice reading.
And then we've got the light here. We've got the light here, there. The bathroom has its light. I'm still working on things in the bathroom as we bought some cheap musical instruments from Walmart today, and we're going to use those for your wash rag, your toothbrush. You can hang wash racks there. You can hang things here. You can put toothpaste in here. And of course we have the Adventurers Club guitar, and I'm working on its shelf right now. But Corey tested the fan. It works, it's loud, but then the button broke, so we got to replace that. But it's working. We have electrical outlets and USB attachments almost everywhere. So that is the electrical. And when we pressure test the water, I'll get a little bit of video of water actually running.
I want to try this valve and let it pressurize. Hopefully, I'm hoping that I got a little too overzealous with it starting to leak a little bit because I had messed with it before. Maybe the seals need to pressurize and get up against that valve. And so I don't want to go through and start cutting things out until I fully test that to make sure it really does need to be cut out.
And we had a couple of leaks when we tested it before that you got parts for, and hopefully
are all done. Just this one valve, I want to make sure that we have to cut it out.
We are getting ready to do a water pressure test on the piping inside. Are you ready for this, you think? Obviously, we've turned off the electric. I'm gonna come over and do this. If you'll open up the window so I can hear you.
Yep.
And I will start your pressure.
So different than last time, the pressure is up a little bit more than it was before. You saw the stream that was running, right?
Yeah.
It was very, very slow, a lot slower than last time.
Okay, I will. You just tell me when you're ready for me to start.
I think I'm ready.
All right. I've started. Yes, it is running. Opened all the way up. Can I come inside now?
Come in. And paint over all this epoxy that's that ran. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's something on. So the main thing that we were having problems with before was this valve here. And it started leaking again. You can see the water and everything.
Yeah.
But I said it started to drip like maybe 8 to 10 drips a second. And I said go ahead and open it up all the way. And whenever I told you that, I also opened this up and it stopped.
Okay.
So we're going to see what happens if I close it. And
it's dripping again.
Just one.
Okay.
But that's, and now nothing. And I'm still not seeing anything, are you?
Mm-mm.
So I think whenever I moved that earlier, I moved it whenever it was dry, and I think it broke that valve, or broke the seal on that gasket. So it needed to reseat that gasket with the back pressure of the water. So it's not doing it now. I mean, you have a little bit of that residual, but
it might be okay.
We might be okay. So I'm glad we checked that
instead of
just cutting everything out and having to replace.
I do see a little bit of water there at the bottom, underneath the white. On the black, yeah, right there.
Yeah, that was from everything that was dripping out. I mean, it was a nice little puddle before, but it's not leaking now. So let's backtrack from here. So there's a bypass valve.
Yeah, that was leaking earlier,
and it's still leaking a little bit. I can see it dripping out.
Okay.
But it too might have stopped. So both of those was that flush out. Not really seeing anything else from those. All my other seals okay right now. Those are holding.
Well, I think you have to at the top of the There you go. Significant leaks on that.
Definite issues with this.
Okay.
But we can work on
A solution,
I'm sure it's missing a seal or something there.
probably. Well, and as much as we've been taking it off and on and painting and all of the rest. Nice. How about the toilet?
Well, it didn't explode yet.
That's good.
And I'm not seeing anything dripping from my fitting that I put on dry.
And
rinse.
what
Oh yeah, it's got to fill up a reservoir in the. I'm just checking to see if it's. I see some drips, but I think that's from my hand.
Yeah, your hands were wet. Do you want a towel?
Yeah. Okay, so we got a leak that's not.
Is it going straight
Yeah, it's going straight out the.
instead of coming up through the...
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's. There's a problem.
Okay. No, and if we have to, we buy a new toilet. You know?
Yeah.
So you got that one tested. I took your biscuits back inside. I don't have them out here. Are you my good girl, though? What do you think? Electric tested?
Mm-hmm.
Water tested?
Yep, second time. So one of our leaks healed itself, and we found 2 others and 3 problems. The toilet's now in, but it constantly, well, it'll flush, but it flushes internally. It won't actually flush in the hole. It's got to figure out where that.
That really doesn't help too much, does it?
Really, I guess you could use the shower wand to help with the flush, but the shower wand's leaking everywhere because I think it's got a bad.
But overall, I think everything's working pretty well. There's a couple of onesie twosies, which we expected. But overall, I think we're in a good place.
I think so. The AC cooled down really nice.
Oh, it did. It cooled down.
It was almost getting cold.
No, it was cold. I was cold. I was definitely cold.
Took it about 45 minutes to an hour to really chill down.
Yeah, maybe around that. It started really quick. I mean, it was really hot in here before.
It was pretty long.
And I'd say it worked pretty quickly, considering. And I wonder if while you're cooling it, if you had a couple of the vents open to push the hot air out, since hot air rises.
At least
if that would
at first. And
yeah.
But it does recycle, so you need to close it up after you push.
Right.
It out.
But that's what I'm wondering, if that wouldn't be a more efficient way to cool it down quicker.
Yeah.
And then the water seemed fine, except for those few leaks and stuff. So always an adventure.
Always.
That's it for this Lake Alameda update. We're so glad you hung out with us. If you enjoy unique projects like this, you need to explore the rest of our channel. We're not just about flipping this RV. We're all about adventure, creativity, incredible food, and turning trash to treasure. We've got videos on our travels all over the world, our deep love for animal conservation, and fun DIY projects that cover everything from house flipping, RV renovation, to furniture flipping. We even have a bunch of videos showcasing our personal artwork. And for those who love a good theme, you'll find our passion for cooking, party planning, and theming in videos of themed dinners and cake decorating. I even FaceTime cook with my 88-year-old dad once a month. If you've got a curious brain, our channel is definitely the place for you. Hit the subscribe button, explore our travel and renovation playlist, and we'll catch you on our next adventure.